hope you're having a great day. This week was a very exciting week for everyone who loves fashion because it was the 2022 Met Gala. I figured we could discuss some of my favorite looks and maybe some looks that kind of missed the mark. That being said, I do not have a fashion degree. I am simply a person who likes clothes. The theme was gilded glamour, which is inspired by the Gilded Age, which was the late 1800s, and Teen Vogue described it as old-timey but rich and outrageous. So, let's get right into it. First, we might as well start with one of the hosts, which was Vanessa Hudgens. I didn't love her look as much as a lot of other people do, because to me it kind of looked a little bit like cheap and tacky. Like, it was very simple, and I understand that like lace is a part of the Gilded Age, but to me it didn't feel like a big enough risk for the Met Gala. And honestly, I think she could have done so much better. I do love her hair though. I think it was so pretty how the silver was like intertwined in her bun. I thought it was very pretty. And honestly, I'm not going to judge her too hard because she was a host. Like, she had to interview these people throughout the night. You know, it's much more practical to wear something like that instead of something more like extravagant. So I don't want to be too hard on her. Second, we have Emma Chamberlain, and for this being her like second Met and her being like an influencer, I feel like she did a good job. She definitely looks good. I don't know how much on theme she is, but I do think that she looks really good, and I love the tiara with the bob. I thought her makeup was really pretty and it intertwined like the whole outfit, and it was perfect. That being said, I do wish there was a little bit more going on the bottom because it is just like a plain white skirt, but I do think she looks stunning. Now, Camila Mendes. I have differing opinions about this because when I first saw it, I was like, I love it. And then I took a closer look and I was like, maybe not. The makeup kind of washes her out, and honestly, her hair is not very like lavish and rich. So I feel like just having it like thrown up like that wasn't really on theme. I do think the dress was stunning though. I have nothing bad to say about the dress. I think she looked great. I just wish there was something different going on with her makeup and her hair. Also, the gloves, I'm unsure about them. I feel like they kind of look cheaply made, to be honest, and I wish they were longer. I honestly have nothing bad to say about Kaya Gerber. I think her look was stunning. The first part of her look that honestly caught my eye was her hair. I thought it was so beautiful. The clips and the makeup, everything was stunning, and then you get to the dress and it kind of looks like armor. And again, I'm not gonna judge these people too hard on following the theme. Like, some of these people completely missed the mark, and we will get into that. But I think she looks absolutely stunning. And it pains me to say this, but next we're talking about Phoebe Dynevor. I love her, okay? I think she really seems like a sweet celebrity, but I just don't understand what was going on with the dress. Initially when I saw it, I thought it looked very much like Vanessa Hudgens' dress, and you know, we just went over that. I do love the hair though. I thought that her makeup and her hair looked so stunning. I didn't understand the dress. I don't think it fit in the theme. I don't think it was extravagant enough for the Met, and it was her first Met, so I don't want to be too hard on her, but it was not my favorite. Next, we have Maud Apatow, and again, I really do love her, but she looked exactly like a flapper, and unfortunately that's more 1920s than late 1800s. So for following the theme, I don't know if it really does, but she was definitely closer than a lot of celebrities, and I definitely think that she looked stunning. After I saw this, I was like, why do we not have her dressed in 1920s fashion more often? Because it looks so perfect on her. I loved the hair, I loved the makeup, especially the lip, and honestly, I do like the dress. It's just not really on theme. A celebrity that just kind of missed the mark completely was Emma Stone. Like, this is boring. And apparently it was the dress that she wore at like her wedding reception or her rehearsal or something like that. So it is nice that it is sustainable and she just kind of picked it out of her closet. I do appreciate that, but I just feel like it's a white tie event. You should not be wearing that. Next, someone who I think completely understood and completely aced the theme is Laura Harrier, or Laura Harrier. I don't know if she's like French or not, but she aced it. I honestly had never heard of her before, and when I saw her, I was just like taken aback. She was stunning. She looked absolutely gorgeous. I love the hair, I love the dress. Honestly, I've got nothing bad to say about this. I loved it. Next, Iris Law. I loved the hair. It's definitely the first thing I noticed, and I thought she looked really beautiful, and I loved the dress. I don't know, again, how on theme it was, because a lot of celebrities will reach with their explanations, so I don't want to say that it doesn't follow the theme, because maybe she came out and she explained why it does in fact follow the theme, so I'm just gonna say that I'm unsure. But, I mean, she looks gorgeous. Next we have Simone Ashley, who I think is so beautiful. I loved the hair and I thought her makeup was really nice. I was a little bit underwhelmed by her outfit, but I think that she did look good, and I mean, there was gold in her outfit, so maybe it fits the theme. Next we have Alicia Keys, and I mean, there's definitely a lot of things you can say about it, but it's not boring. The hair kind of confused me, and honestly, it just reminded me of like having tinfoil in your hair. I didn't quite understand the reference, but maybe there is some significance to it. And obviously, I did like the dress, and the cape was kind of the part that was supposed to be the theme. And you know what? I feel like Blake Lively had a similar idea with like the infrastructure in New York, so it was on theme, and I think she looked good. Now, Billie Eilish, I feel like either the most on theme or one of the most on theme people of the night. This dress is actually inspired by a painting from 1885, so it fits right in the era. And you know what? She looks good. She has her hair done beautifully. I love the necklace, and I don't love the dress, and I think the flower on the front kind of looks a little bit cheap. I wish it was like a different material, but she was on theme and she looks good, so I'm not really gonna speak negatively about it, especially since it was a sustainable clothing option. I mean, props to her for that. Now, Kris Jenner, the momager, I loved her hair. When I saw this is definitely the thing that stood out the most to me was her hair, and I love the color yellow on her. I think she looks very pretty. She did say her dress was inspired by Jackie Kennedy, who was not from the late 1800s, so it was not on theme, but she did do a good job of not getting lost in the silhouette. It is kind of hard when you've got this like drapey fabric on you, and I do think she looks good, but again, she didn't follow the theme, and not really many of her daughters did either. When I saw Kourtney Kardashian, I was in shock. I was like, this has to be a joke, right? This is a prank. No, like she'll come out in something and this will just be a joke. But no, it was not a joke. And when she went up to talk to Lala Anthony, she literally said that she didn't even think about the theme, and it was like, oh, that makes sense. All the puzzle pieces are fitting together. You did not think about the theme, and you came here in, quite frankly, a boring outfit. I know that she said the outfit was supposed to be like a connection to Travis's outfit, and I do think that was cute. I do think it was romantic, but this is the Met Gala, and you are dressed like that. Now, Kendall Jenner. Did she fit the theme? No, but at least she looked good. I liked her bleached eyebrows, I liked the hair, and I think she looked really beautiful. She just wasn't on theme, but I think she was best dressed out of the Kardashian and Jenner crew. And now we've got the funniest outfit at the Met Gala, which is definitely Kylie Jenner. Yeah, that's right, she wore a snapback and a wedding dress. And I get that she was trying to honor Virgil, the designer of Off-White, but really? I do appreciate that she was honoring him, and I do acknowledge that. May he rest in peace. But was the Met Gala really the best place to wear it? Next, we've got Chloe, and this was actually her first Met, so congrats to her. I loved this gold dress on her. Was it on theme? I'm not even sure, because it was very simple. It was plain, and I liked that it wasn't just gold. Obviously, she had like the black fabric, and I thought she looked good. I didn't particularly love her bleached hair, but you know what? It is what it is. And of course, the last Kardashian Jenner, Kim. She wore this Marilyn Monroe dress from when she sang Happy Birthday to JF Kennedy in like 1962, I believe. So definitely not from the 1800s. It was not on theme. She had to lose weight and it didn't even fit her. And honestly, she looked great, okay? She looked wonderful in it, I would say. But it wasn't on theme and I feel like it wasn't really worth it. Like, yes, she did look good. I liked that her hair was like bleached and slicked back. I liked it. I just feel like she could have done something a lot more extravagant and I was honestly expecting a lot more from her. Next, we've got Olivia Rodrigo, and I'm gonna be honest, I am biased. I love her. I think she's so pretty. I love her sense of style, her street style. Like, I am gonna be biased in this video. I think that she looks spectacular, and usually at these red carpet events, she's wearing her hair down and it's wavy, and it's always that way. But this time she had like the butterfly clips, and apparently this was inspired by Mary Debutante's ball, so I guess it was on theme. I loved the gloves, I loved the makeup, and I feel like it was a nice way of incorporating her style with the Met Gala. That being said, I do feel like it's very, very similar to like one of her tour outfits, and I saw a TikTok that said that it was just like she had stepped off of tour to come to the Met Gala, and I don't think it's to that degree, but I do feel like she didn't take many risks. But that being said, as a 19-year-old, I'm sure that it's very stressful to go to the Met. Next, we've got Jodie Turner-Smith, and honestly, I can't remember what she wore off the top of my head. The only note I have is stunning in capital letters, so I'm assuming she looked spectacular, and honestly, she probably didn't fit the theme because no one did. But regardless, she was gorgeous. Next, we have Rosalia. I loved the dress. I thought her hair was kind of simple, and I wasn't a huge fan of the glasses. And speaking of sunglasses at the Met Gala, why were so many people wearing boring sunglasses? I'm all for accessorizing with fun sunglasses, but so many people were wearing boring black sunglasses that I could pick up honestly from the gas station. I'm confused, and I don't think that they should be on the Met Gala red carpet. Coming back from that tangent though, I think Rosalia's glasses, at least there was some dimension to them, and her dress was beautiful, and you know what? She looked gorgeous. Next we've got Hailey Bieber, and honestly, what were we expecting her to wear? She looks like she does at every red carpet. She's got her hair slicked back in a bun, and she's wearing some silk shapeless dress. The only thing that's different about this one is the dark tights and the heels, and I love the tights, and if she wasn't wearing the tights, I would have hated this look, but you know what? This fits her. It's a safe option, and I mean, she's not going to be winning any best dressed awards, but she did look good. She just looked like she always does. Here's another one that I hate to hate, Daisy Edgar Jones. I feel like her dress was really, really boring. I was very underwhelmed, and I didn't like how it like cut halfway through and it kind of started like a different design. Her makeup was nice, and I mean, her hair was kind of simple, but it matched the dress. Now, Taylor Hill, someone else who definitely aced the theme. Taylor Hill was never really on my radar, and obviously I knew who she was, but I wasn't exactly looking up to her for fashion inspiration, but this definitely put her in a positive light. I loved the color of the dress, I loved the long train with the flowers, and I liked how her heels were laced up all the way up to her thighs, and they were matching with the dress. It was very beautiful, and I'm very excited to see what she does next Met Gala. Next, we have Lily James, who I thought was so beautiful. I loved her hair, I loved her makeup, I loved the dress. I'm not sure how on theme it was, but I think she looked so beautiful. Honestly, she was probably one of my favorite looks from the Met Gala this year. And I mean, that's not saying a lot, given what we were given, but still. Now, Cardi B, she was on theme. She was definitely rich. She was definitely outrageous. She was definitely lavish. I think she looked really good, and I loved her custom nails with her dress. And honestly, I don't have a lot to say because it's a gold dress, she was on theme, and she looked great. And last but most definitely not least, Blake Lively. I loved her dress before she even did the unveiling, and after that, and after she explained how it fit into the theme, I was in love. The colors were gorgeous, she looked stunning. I liked that her makeup was kind of simple because her dress just had so much to say on its own. She was hands down the best dressed, she was the most on theme in my opinion, and I just really, really loved it. And I think that's a very positive note to leave off this video with. Some general thoughts. I loved that so many celebrities were going with the way of sustainable fashion, like Billie Eilish, Shawn Mendes, I know Camila Cabello did that too, and I really liked that. And I also think there are way too many black sunglasses, but we've been over that. Obviously, my opinion is not the only opinion, and I'd love to chat with you in the comments if maybe you thought some other people were best dressed, or you'd like to discuss some people that I didn't include in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you gave it a like and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!